Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Triple E na karibu. The chief government pathologist, Mr. Johansen Odor, this afternoon has given a report on Mr. Edwin Chiloba's autopsy report. He has reported that Mr. Chiloba died due to lack of oxygen, a condition known as asphyxia. He has said that they found pieces of socks stuck in his mouth, and his nose was also covered with a jeans piece of cloth. He has pointed out that they did not find any injuries in his body, which makes them scheduled to run more tests to indicate if the deceased had been drugged before he was choked, thus being not able to resist. He, however, disputed the rumors that have been going on around that his eyes were gouged out. He said that both his eyes were intact, and people only thought that they had been gouged out since the body had started decomposing. As I quote, he said, "We did not find any injuries in his body, and we are still investigating if he was given drugs so that he could not be able to resist the abductors. The eyes were still there, but the body had begun decomposing." End of quote. Mr. Edwin Chiloba was murdered by his best friend, aka roommate. It is not yet clear exactly when he was murdered, but what is known is that Edwin was last seen alive on the New Year's Eve. The next time he was seen, he was already dead. On Wednesday, the 4th January 2023, a border rider saw a metallic box being dumped by people who were driving an unregistered vehicle, or rather it was covered. He called the police, and upon arrival, they opened the box only to find an already decomposing body, which was discovered to be that of Edwin Chiloba. After the picture started circulating, some of Chiloba's neighbors reported to have seen Mr. Jackson Odhiambo, who was now Chiloba's roommate, dragging a similar box from the house. The caretaker also called the DCI and filed a report that one of the neighbors reported to him of a foul smelling coming from Chiloba's house. When he went there, he found Mr. Jackson, and upon inquiring about the smell, he said that the big rat had died in the house, but he was working on cleaning the house. With these filed reports, Mr. Jackson became the first prime suspect and was arrested. Jackson later came out clean and confessed on having killing Mr. Chiloba. He gave his reason for killing him as infidelity issues. He said that him and Mr. Chiloba were in a relationship, and when Mr. Chiloba cheated on him, he killed him with the help of two other friends. Mr. Jackson, alongside four other suspects, were arraigned in court on Monday morning. Jackson requested to be released on board so that he can be able to continue working and be able to provide for his family. The DCI, however, requested for the suspects to remain in custody for 21 days to enable a thorough investigation. He said that they needed to have an autopsy conducted on Chiloba's body, which happened today. They also needed CCTVs from the clubs where Chiloba was last seen alive. They also needed to do a thorough check in the house, which is believed to have been the main crime scene. Kenyan netizens were shocked to hear Jackson request to be released on board so that he can be able to provide for his family. This, of course, was a very mean request. You confess to have taken somebody's life, but you won't continue living yours like nothing happened. You worry about providing for your family. Have you taken a minute to think who is providing for the deceased family? Have you thought of the dreams that you have cut short? How else can one portray his unapologetic attitude? Anyway, all Kenyans' hope is that Chiloba will get his justice. I believe Kenyans stand with Chiloba's family to see that justice will be served. We continue praying for his family as they prepare to lay his body to rest at Sergot village in Elgeyo Marakwet County on Saturday, January the 14th, 2023. Thank you for tuning in. Kindly hit that subscribe button, like, and share. Goodbye.